I probably will not be playing Bloodborne for a while. Just feel I should throw that out there. And I know that's going to upset pretty much everyone who watches my videos, because all I've played for the most part is Bloodborne. But I do have a few new games on the ice, and I'm probably going to be streaming them as opposed to Bloodborne. Eventually I'll go back. Maybe. I can't actually tell because I'm not watching it. Anyway, I was just here sitting, had some internet connection. I thought I'd let you guys know that I am very close to getting actual internet and will be regularly streaming within the next month, I would say. So if you decide you like listening to my filthy voice, keep on coming. So I'm just assuming that there is no picture, because there is like a on-air picture, and I'm assuming since it has a cross through something. That could just mean the PlayStation camera, though, because obviously you guys are not allowed to see my ugly mug. I guess I'll leave this stream up for about 5 minutes before I stop, just because no one's watching, and I would hate to have someone come in and say, yeah, you just spent a long time talking, and there wasn't a whole lot of videos. So, like I said, it was all just about telling you guys that I'm back, and pretty soon I'll be back much more regularly. Hopefully that's good news to you guys. Once again, in case the video isn't playing, I guess I can try and narrate just a little bit. I am going through and I'm getting ready to do a quest. So it looks like I'm about to go hunt a Puke. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of these monsters in World are brand new, so I've only seen the ones that are returning. I've played Monster Hunter 1, 3, 4, and Generations. World, if you're looking to buy it, I would highly recommend it. It's a good game so far. But if you're a returning Monster Hunter player, I don't know. It's not stupendously Monster Hunter. I was pretty much kinda... I was expecting Monster Hunter, and I got something that to me feels a little more like God Eater, if you've ever played that. Because the game, well, one of the things that's very new about it and exciting is that there is no loading screen between zones. That's pretty interesting. Couple new things about it. The gathering is definitely very different. The scout flies kind of, to me, ruin a lot of the things that used to be very distinctly Monster Hunter. I'm actually not sure how well the audio is even coming through. I'm using my PlayStation camera's audio, so if you guys can't hear me, I do apologize really badly. And once again, I also apologize if the video isn't broadcasting. That I can't really check that unless I have someone checking, because I'm not... It just said it's not sufficient, and it might go back, it might not, I'm not... You have a variety of different weapons. And until recently, it's been actually a pretty slow-paced game in the beginning. There's really been no tutorial until now. It's mostly just been kind of go out there and see what you can do. But there's also been a lot of training quests to start with that kind of had you gathering mushrooms or herbs or mining ore, and then you would go out and hunt a monster. So I feel this game is definitely geared toward newcomers with its actual tutorial. So like I said, the video is not broadcasting. I will be ending this right after this hunt, but I figure I might as well IO some of my more consistent users, e.g. Didi really is my only consistent viewer right now, and I am ever grateful for that. So we're hunting the monster, and right now, for one, I will tell you the graphics are stupendous. This far and away blows away every other Monster Hunter game I've ever played. Generations is the most recent, and I almost feel that's an unfair comparison because it is on the 3DS, and you're just not going to find the graphics that Monster Hunter deserves on the 3DS. I'm even still getting used to the huge changes that comes with Monster Hunter World. The graphics are superb. The weapons feel a little different. They have new combos, and looking at them is pretty amazing still too. Although to be fair, I've only tried Charge Blade and Switch Axe, and I probably won't be doing much variety. Just because when I start a Monster Hunter game, I just kind of pick a weapon and go with it. There's not really much to experiment with. Another thing I do like about the game is that... sorry, I got distracted. Another thing I do like about the game is the monsters are not as aggressive. Like, before in most Monster Hunter games, you would definitely be attacked almost immediately by any monster that was anywhere around you. Like, as soon as they saw you, they would just really rip into you and start attacking you and basically annihilate you in 2 seconds. Nowadays, the monsters are a lot more docile. It's like, if you don't attack me, I'm going to kind of chill and not attack you. But then again, on the other side, there are many more monsters than there was before. So, like, I've yet to go out on a quest and not come across a large monster that was not there before. So as it stands, I've collected enough evidence for the scout flies to tell me exactly where the monster is. And I've now found the monster. Let's initiate hostilities. So this would be the first monster I found with a roar strong enough to make me flinch. Another thing they've added that I forgot to mention is you can see how much damaging you do per hit. That's definitely a very new thing. This monster I'm fighting kind of looks like a feathered chameleon with wings. It's got a very chameleon head, lizardy scales, but it definitely has feathers on its wings. All in all, very Monster Hunter monster. Very much something I was looking forward to seeing. Our new monsters, because, I don't know, the newest monsters we got in Gen, they were okay. The Fated 4 were very awesome. But this game just has so much potential for how many new monsters there are. I think I counted, and there's like maybe 11 returning monsters. It's, you know, T-Rex look, but it's definitely not. It's definitely a lot weaker than a Devil Joe. I recently just tried to fight this thing while I was on an expedition. I was like, it can't be that bad. I'll totally be able to get it. But I couldn't. It wiped me out in about 3 seconds. Wasn't good. So as it stands, I'm just running away from this Agenath because of the Puke ran away. I don't blame it because I'm running too, you know? It's a big T-Rex thing. It's not as dangerous as the Devil Joe, but it is still very dangerous and not something you'd want to come across in a casual, low-level hunt like I'm on right now. Ooh, that just fucked me up. So one of the things in Monster Hunter, if you've ever played, is combat is very open styled. I would say it's very similar to Dark Souls. Even though I played Monster Hunter first, if I had to find a comparison, I would call it a lot like Dark Souls. The dodging isn't as important as in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, you can go through a whole playstyle and never take a hit. In Monster Hunter, that's just not possible, and it's never going to happen. Okay, there's a Great Jaggers now, okay. Something I didn't consider until now that I now remember is that before, you could only fight 2 monsters at a time. 2 monsters was all you'd see in the area, and that's all you'd need to worry about. And now I see, if I look at my little corner, it's apparent there's 4 monsters in the area, so that's never a great thing. But like I said before, they're a lot more docile, not as willing to just screw you over. So that's good. I appear to have enraged the monster. Looking at this again now, you can lock onto multiple parts of the monster, which before wasn't really something you could do until you got to things like Elder Dragons or similarly huge monsters. You can also move while healing, and that's superb because, once again, those of you who played the old Monster Hunters, you remember just how awful it was to heal. Okay, the monster is fleeing again. And something interesting about this game is with the world all interconnected and there's no loading screens between the zones. For one, the only way you can actually look at your entire map is to actually open a map similar to other RPGs, and you still have your mini-map, but I'm not sure how tracking works beyond scout flies. Like, I don't believe that paintballs are in this game, but I'm not too very far, so I couldn't be sure about that. That hurt. That sucker just plowed right into me. Still not 100% certain if we actually have video or not on this stream. I'm pretty sure we don't. So I'm trying to be as vocal as possible. Okay, what the fuck is he doing? He's just hovering in air. Come on down, buddy. So now his tail is swollen up, and it looks a lot like a stinger, I would say. Maybe a caterpillar more. Oh, either way, that tail swipe still hit me pretty hard. This is also a poisonous monster, which I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The only other poisonous monster that looks like this would be the Chameleos. Hey, I just cut his tail off. That was a lot easier than it normally is. Gathering is certainly much easier than it has been before. Gathering before, you just you went down and you grabbed it all. Oh, hey, I'm stunned. Okay. Never been stunned before. That is fascinating. Seems like they've changed that quite a bit too. And wouldn't you know, I didn't really gear up before this quest, so I'm totally almost out of health items. Any truly pro hunters, feel free to shame me right now. Ooh, poison to the face. Mash those buttons. I'm starting to realize the indicator is showing something similar to what must be the monster's health. Haven't realized that before. Like I said, I played this yesterday, and I played for maybe a little bit, fought 1 or 2 good big monsters. The sharpness is definitely different. I'm not sure how used to it I am with that. For now, your sharpness is actually a bar. Oh, no. Yep, that's another thing I remembered. Hiding is now a thing. So if you crouch in some short bushes, it's like Skyrim level stealth. You crouch right in front of them, and you are good. Healing is a lot faster. You can move while healing. None of that janky holding up my arms animation. Haven't even used my sword mode this entire fight. I should probably get on that. Swipe. Swipe, swipe. I'm using the switch axe right now because I tried the charge blade, never tried it before. And I tried it in this game and I couldn't get the hang of it. It felt a little too, it just didn't feel like me. I started the game with sword and shield and dual blades, but nowadays I've kind of switched over. I really like the switch axe. I played as the longsword. That was a lot of fun. I think mounting is a thing in this game, but I'll be honest, I'm not... Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Yep, mounting is definitely a thing in this game. Not really sure how mounting goes. I don't see a bar that's going to show me... Oh, I think I do. Maybe I do. Definitely taking longer. Oh! Okay. So that was interesting. After mounting with the switch axe, I was able to launch an elemental discharge right into its skull. Monster started running away. Oh, can't go that way. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end of the quest, and like I said, I'll end this stream after the quest, because I'm like 75% sure that it's just audio at this point, and you guys saw maybe 10 seconds of the title screen. Oh man, that Puke is getting away again. Honestly, I will admit, despite my dislike of scout flies, I do appreciate what they do. They do make the game a lot easier. They certainly make tracking a lot easier. Oh, I just made a mistake. Another thing I keep forgetting is that the stamina bar is just the same as it was back in other Monster Hunters, and I'm still not 100% used to any of that. Also, I believe I've lost my monster that I'm trying to hunt. Okay, we are back. I've found the monster. Time to end this. And I do mean the hunt, not the stream. I am sad to end the stream. Even if it is just audio. Oh, Agenath is back. Fluffy T-Rex is back. And it's attacking the other monster. Hey, I hope he finishes my job for me. No, he doesn't like me any more than the monster, though. Unlike in other Monster Hunter games where all monsters would almost exclusively attack you, it's pretty well balanced now. The monsters go back and forth between you and their counterpart. I've yet to fight two of an identical monster who I would assume would branch out one or the other direction. They would either cooperate better with their subspeed, with the help of the same thing, and attack you more, or they would just despise the fact that another one of their kind would come anywhere near them. Oh, and now we're in range of a great Jagras. I'm not too worried about that, as it is a very weak monster. It's right around the level of Velocidrome, Great Jaggy. It's your beginner monster, your standard, regular, not challenging at all monster. I would say the thing I'm fighting now, the Puke is like a Kirapeko or a Yankutku. Your first flying monster, but still not very threatening. Don't tell anyone, but when I first played my very first Monster Hunter back as a kid with the very first one, I never finished Monster Hunter 1 because of the Yankutku. I just wasn't up for it. Oh, Puke is down. I have completed the quest. Well, no one joined me throughout this 22 minutes of hunting. I would be sad, but I'm not too popular. And like I said, this is probably just straight audio at this point, but I'll just reiterate, I should be having legitimate internet soon, which will mean legitimate streaming. So like I say, give it a month, I'll have much better internet, and I'll be able to do more streaming, and I can give you guys a choice. Right now, Monster Hunter is what I'm playing. I also have Resident Evil 7 Biohazard with VR, I have Nier Automata, and I have Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm looking forward to playing all of those games, and looking forward to sharing them with you guys. Let me know what you want me to play next in the comments, and let me know what you want me to come back with on my very first stream with real internet and a warmer room than this one, because let me tell you, I am freezing. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed the holidays that I missed. And you know what? Have a good one. I am signing out. Or will be, as soon as I figure this out. Here we go.